Warning, this video contains themes of violence, gang activity, and death. This video was made for educational purposes and in no way glorifies gang activity or any of the people involved. We made all efforts to make sure our source is accurate so we can give the most accurate video possible. With that being said, let's get into the video. In today's video we're headed back to the city of Florence, South Carolina, and we're going to focus on two young artists from this city, Baggwayy and Lil Nas. Recently the Baggwayy name has been under much scrutiny because it's rumored that their biggest artist and leader, Baggwayy allegedly cooperated with law enforcement, leading to the arrest of another member of the Baggwayy gang. In this video we will share all the details we have been able to uncover about this situation. 20-year-old T-Sean Souls is an artist from Florence, SC, who goes by the stage name Baggwayy.
We jump off the porch at a real young age. That shit was crazy. Most of my niggas done shot niggas. We got scrapped like the Navy. Go ask what's her name, how I pop over Drake. But I seen the baby. That nigga was loafing. I had it all in his face. Nigga better stop faking. Too many Drake.
He is a well-known artist from his area. He's known to be a top member of the Baggwayy gang, which consists of various men in his area. One of those men, 18-year-old Naser Marquis Davis, or Lil Nas as he's known musically, is also a member of the Baggwayy gang.
Me and my twin like Kobe and Shaq. In the trap, you know that's a hat. This real up, you know I don't tax. Try to run off, you know I'm a whack. You know that my chopper gon' catch. Put a nigga in the shit, but he got it with a pound. For a nigga got hit with a helmet. I bitch on the phone, she calling me hound. Do Glock to her thing, go knock off her tip.
According to arrest documents, 20-year-old T-Sean Souls of South Carolina and 18-year-old Naser Marquis Davis of North Carolina were charged with the murder and robbery of Esteban Arafat Jr. on November 20, 2024. Just before 1 a.m. on November 20, officers were called out to the area of 19,331 SW 116th Avenue regarding a man being shot. According to Miami-Dade police, that man Arafat was standing outside of a home when a vehicle drove by and shot him. Miami-Dade Fire Rescue took Arafat Jr. to Jackson Memorial South in critical condition, where he died from his injuries. Later, on the day of the shooting, an autopsy report revealed that Arafat died from a gunshot wound to his lower abdomen and determined his death as a homicide.
Miami-Dade police are also looking for the person who shot and killed a man in southwest Miami-Dade. Police say the victim is this man, Esteban Arafat Jr. It happened just before 1 in the morning. This is near Southwest 116th Avenue and Southwest 193rd Street. Police say the victim was standing in that area when a car drove up with people inside. Someone started shooting. The driver drove off, and we have since learned the victim died at the hospital. If you know anything, call police.
While searching the scene, investigators found a gun that belonged to Arafat that was fully loaded and showed no signs of being fired, the arrest documents said. Investigators also found a spent 10mm casing and 2 projectiles, along with Arafat's empty backpack. Investigators then obtained surveillance video from the scene that caught the events before, during and after the shooting. According to the arrest documents, the video showed a white Jeep Compass parked in front of Afaret's home, where after a brief verbal exchange, a voice can be heard saying, "Back up, back," before driving away. Afaret then appeared to be surprised by the exchange, and when the SUV passed by him, gunshots rang out and he screamed, "Call an ambulance."
Un video de vigilancia.
Nearly an hour before the shooting, license plate readers in the immediate area revealed the SUV to have North Carolina plates and driving about a half-mile away from the scene. According to the arrest documents, the SUV was also revealed to be an Enterprise retail car from South Carolina. Investigators were then searching Afaret's cell phone, which showed text messages between him and Souls. According to the arrest documents, Souls was allegedly asking to buy $1,050 worth of cannabis from Afaret and asked for his location since he was leaving Miami on that Wednesday. On November 20 around 12:20 a.m., Souls texted Afaret that he had arrived at his home. Minutes later, Afaret sent a Cash App payment request to Souls. However, the payment was never made, the arrest documents said. A be on the lookout and felony vehicle alert were issued for the SUV, where the vehicle was detained along with Souls, Davis and several others in Volusia County by Edgewater Police. A search warrant by Edgewater police officers revealed nearly 202 grams of cannabis inside of the SUV in packaging similar to bags that were promoted on Afaret's social media accounts, the arrest documents said. In a post-Miranda interview, Souls confirmed to police that he bought cannabis from Afaret when he arrived in Miami during the weekend before the shooting. According to the arrest documents, Souls went to Afaret's home to buy more cannabis from him, and he was the driver of the SUV, traveling with Davis and another man, who was staying with him at their short-term rental in Miami. According to the arrest documents, Souls said Afaret exited his home and approached the driver's side rear window and spoke with Davis, to whom he handed the cannabis. While talking with investigators, Souls said that Davis and Afaret got into an argument, and he noticed that Afaret had a gun on him. As Souls was counting the money, he allegedly heard Davis tell Afaret to stop clutching, to which he became nervous and drove off. Shortly after, he heard gunshots as he drove away from the scene, the arrest documents said. Souls implied that the shooting was in self-defense, authorities said, but that claim was contradicted by the video evidence. At the end of the interview, Souls told investigators where he and the other men, along with 20-year-old Tylik Brown, who was not listed in custody, were staying during their vacation, saying it was a rental property rented through a short-term vacation home company called Evolve. On November 27, investigators went to the rental property to retrieve surveillance video, which depicted Souls, Davis and the third man arriving at the property around 1:30 a.m., a half hour after the shooting. After returning from Afaret's home, Davis is seen exiting the left rear passenger seat and carrying a handgun with packages that matched the cannabis found during the warrant search. Souls is also seen carrying the cannabis packages, the arrest documents said. Investigators also reviewed Souls' cell phone, which allegedly showed photos of Davis sitting across from him and taking pictures of the cannabis, and that he allegedly performed a Google search of Miami shooting after the robbery. After further investigation, it was determined that Souls and Davis were engaging in criminal activity, to which Miami-Dade police issued a warrant for their arrest. They were both arrested in South Carolina on December 5, 2024. They've since been transferred to Miami's Florida, where they'll sit with no bonds until their trial dates.
Nick can't run for me. All my glee bitches to SRT. All shot hit his knees. I ain't Jesus, boy, don't pray to me. I got 2 3s and I bought Curry and I got Clay with me. Baller knives and Dre with me. Them killers stay with me. Like to hold that chop while I'm in traffic. Pass that Draco, please. Car man, I'm swerving super fast, just like it need for speed. Can't even count these pounds, you selling zilts. I'm like, nigga, please. My nigga law, he hit me off the rip. I'm like, what you need?
Cap.
Now with the album out, you can't